Jets, Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? Welcome back to another episode of The Jets Ward. I am your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so glad to be back with you guys today on this beautiful Friday evening. I am so glad to get into this video with you guys. It is another fun one. I've been going over players, QBs, wide receivers that could be possible options for the New York Jets. There's some that I'm shocked are still available, and there are some that I think could be perfect fits for the New York Jets or other teams as well. But I'm focusing on the Jets in these ones, and today I'm going to be focusing on the defensive tackles because that is still a major need, in my opinion, for the New York Jets. We passed on a lot of great ones in the NFL draft. We signed 2 undrafted free agents that look like they have some promise, Fatorma Mulba and Page as well from Clemson. But there's still some nervousness there. We have Nadi from Kansas City, who a lot of Chiefs fans loved. We have Wharton from free agency, who a lot of players really enjoy as well. And we got Leonard Taylor III, who I'm thinking the Jets have a lot of faith in because the Quiche was an undrafted free agent last year and performed. But I still think you need to add something to that defensive line unit. Another rotational piece or another solid starter, another solid number 2. I don't think there's any trade options for them available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to target 2 free agents currently and 2 undrafted free agents to see what we could just add, some promise to that room. But first, if you have been here before, welcome back. I always love having you guys here. You make it so much fun to do these videos, and I really enjoy that you guys enjoy them as well. Thank you so much. And if you are new here, welcome. I always love having new members here, whether you are a Jets fan or a fan of another team. You are always welcome here. It is a safe space for you. Now, getting into it today, like I said, I got a fun one, and we're going to start off really, really strong with a former New York Jet. Now, this is Foley Fatukasi. He is a defensive tackle / he can play edge as well. A little bit if you bounce him out. He can do it, but he's better inside. He's 6'4", 318 pounds. He's 30 years old. He's on the older side. He was a former Jet, and he had some of his best years with the New York Jets in 2019 and 2021. He was really solid for the New York Jets under that Adam Gase unit, which was shocking. But he was one of the bright spots of that defense. Now, he's had some down years. Last year he was with Houston and didn't really do well. The biggest issue the Jets have had is run defense. And Foley Fatukasi, he was known for his run defense, especially with the Jets. But that has sort of tailored off these past couple of years. He was dealing with a shoulder injury last year, which could have been a reason why he was struggling a little bit. But I don't know. But he's another person who brings leadership to a locker room. Solid player. And coming back to the New York Jets, where he had a lot of success, could be something that is useful for him, something that is good for him. Coming back to where he started, where his roots are. I think he could be a solid addition for the New York Jets. Put him next to Q. Could beef up that run defense a little bit, especially if he's fully healthy. That's the biggest thing, if he's fully healthy. Now, is he my first option to return? No, but for a reunion with the Jets, it would be really cool to see him coming back in the green and white. But do I see it happening? I don't think so. I think the next guy is more of an option that I think could definitely happen, and that is Raekwon Davis, another solid option out there. He's a younger guy. He's 27 years old. He's 6'7", 325 pounds. He's a behemoth of a man, but he's faster than what you'd think. Good in the run defense, but can give a little bit of a pass rush as well. Has had some down years. Has not lived up to the hype. He was with the Dolphins for a while. Last year he was the Colts and really had an up and down year. I think he's still got tons of upside. Defensive tackles normally come into themselves later in their careers as well. A lot of them do. That could happen with Raekwon Davis, and put in the right system. Maybe AG and the defense can get something out of him. So I would really like to take a shot on him. He would be a solid number 2 option at defensive tackle, and I think a really good option next to Q as well. Much better than what Javon Kinlaw was last year, who got a monster contract from the Commanders. Good for him. But honestly, I think Raekwon Davis could be a nice, solid player for the New York Jets if they were to go after him. Could also go back to Indianapolis. He could go back to Miami. I know they need some help on the defensive line. They could go to anywhere. Buffalo, maybe. New England. There's a lot of teams that would probably like his services. But I think the Jets could really utilize somebody like him. Now, those are my two veteran options. My two undrafted free agent options who are still currently available. We got Devon J. Thomas, Penn State defensive tackle. He's 6'1", 304 pounds. He is known for his run defense. He is a solid player. Was a bright spot on that Penn State defense this year, on that Penn State defensive line. Issue is he does get stood up a lot. His pad level is not great. He has to have a better motor as well. Could tend to take some plays off, but honestly, we said the same thing about Leonard Taylor III, and Leonard Taylor III performed every single play last year when he got the chance. Devon Thomas, J. Thomas, could do the same, and I really like him. He's coming from a Penn State team that played tough defense, and honestly, he couldn't be a bad option, and could be somebody who could bring more rotation and beef up that defensive line, more run defense, which the Jets desperately needed last year and they just didn't get. So this guy could definitely come in and be another young option for the New York Jets at the defensive tackle position. And the last guy I have for you guys as well is Kevin Hester Jr. from North Carolina. He's 6'4", 310 pounds, bigger guy, which is great. He has a lot of power, decent speed for his size as well. Again, being that tall though, his pad level is a major issue. That's why he went undrafted. Can get out of formation, can get bumped out of line, can be super aggressive and sort of miss tackles, miss plays. If we can just reel in that aggression, reel in that tenacity, that aggressiveness, I think he could be a really solid player. Could turn into a solid number 2 option or a solid number 3 option rotational defensive tackle. The guy's got the size. He's got the power. Now we just got to mold him into a great player to add some more competition to that defensive room. And honestly, he could come in and take spots from some of the veterans, in my opinion. I don't know why he's still a free agent. I think this kid could be a really good player, solid guy as well. Don't know much about him, his off the field issues, if he has any, but overall, the talent is there. The size is there. The skill set is there. Just need to hone it and make sure that we can use his strengths and put him in situations to succeed. But guys, those are my options for defensive tackles that the Jets could go after. Got 2 veterans options for you guys. Got 2 undrafted free agent options to add to that young defensive core. Let me know what you guys think. Is there any options at defensive tackle that you guys really like? Or is there somebody that I missed? Please let me know down in the comments. And thank you so much again for joining me in the Jets. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.